Hey everyone, and welcome to the second part of my plastic surgery journey. So I know this video is long overdue, but hey, it's finally here. So if you haven't seen the first part yet, you might want to check that out. I'll link it down below. In this video, I'll be discussing my recovery, briefly describing the process of getting lip fillers. I'll also be showing you guys my before and after photos, which in my opinion is the most exciting part. So this video is gonna be super long. I'm just gonna jump right into it. Okay, so I know I look really bad, but after the surgery, I actually had to stay at the hospital overnight. I didn't record anything that night because you guys cannot imagine how much pain I was in. But shout out to Anna from Docfinderkorea because after my surgery, she continued monitoring my condition and helped me feel comfortable. Like, she asked me if I wanted my pillow to be higher or if I wanted my phone. But anyway, at this point, I'm back at the guest house and this is first day post-op. My face is extremely swollen if you can't tell, and I'm in a lot of pain if not more than before. So this is the pumpkin juice that Docfinderkorea arranged for Bonobagi to give me. It's supposed to help you recover more quickly, so yeah, it also tastes pretty good. And because I was supposed to be on a liquid diet due to the stitches in my mouth from the facial contouring surgery, they also gave me a lot of soybean milk, and this is also pretty good. Also, they did give me this because soybean milk is filling, so that kept me from starving because I technically couldn't eat solid foods due to the stitches. And usually Bonobagi doesn't provide this much, but they gave me more because I was Docfinderkorea's patient. So this is the little setup that I made for myself next to my bed, so I wouldn't have to get up as often because doing so was extremely painful. Now I want to explain what Gargling Solution is, which is this right here, because that's something you'll most likely have to deal with if you're getting any kind of surgery that involves having to get stitches inside your mouth. So anyway, that solution, you're supposed to rinse your mouth with it every time you eat or drink anything that isn't water. And this is to kill bacteria and keep your mouth clean because you really don't want to risk the incision sites inside your mouth getting infected. And by the way, Bonobagi does give you a huge gallon of this, and if you do run out, you can just ask your Docfinderkorea manager and they'll get you the concentrated formula, which you can then mix with water to make the gargling solution yourself. All of these post-surgery instructions may sound really complicated, but after a while you just get used to it. And normally you're supposed to buy all of this by yourself, but since I went with Docfinderkorea, they got it all for me, which was really convenient. Anyway, this is 2 days post-op, and if you're wondering why I look so greasy, it's because I obviously can't shower or wash my face. I did use facial wipes though. But yeah, I look crusty, and during this time period, I was basically bedridden. Guys, so today is third day post-op, and I can finally start talking because I couldn't for the past 2 days. I could barely open my mouth. So I think this means that I'm recovering well, and the swelling is going down a bit, and in 2 hours, I can remove the bandage on my face and on my breasts, so I can't wait for that. But yeah, I'll probably update you guys when I remove the bandages, and I'll take pictures also. So yeah, bye. So this is what I looked like after removing the bandages, and best believe me, I was also scared when I saw my face without the bandages. Very swollen. So with this only being the third day post-op, my face still felt extremely tender. You know, I could barely open my mouth. And the 2 scars that you see on the sides of my mouth are actually where they inserted surgical drains, which are tubes that suck out excess blood after surgery. So this is the 6th day post-op. As you can see, the swelling has gone down significantly, and even the scars on my mouth are pretty much gone as well. I want to point out though that everyone really deswells at different rates. Some take more time, others less. Luckily in my case, I deswelled relatively quickly, and I think it was because I was regularly wearing the ice packs that they gave me, and those really helped with the deswelling. As for the eyes, there was just slight bruising and not a lot of pain. 10th day post-op, I was doing a lot better because my face felt way less puffy. So about a week after surgery, I went to the aesthetic clinic, which is also part of Banobagi. Here they treat patients with aftercare such as deswelling, laser treatments, and breast massages. They also have laser treatments to help with scars. As you can see here, a nurse is applying some kind of mask on my face, and it's supposed to help with the deswelling. Both the mask and the massages and in general of the treatments that I got at the aesthetic clinic are very cooling and relaxing, which is really good for recovery. 2 days later, I got my hyperbaric oxygen treatment. Basically how this works is you lie in a body chamber, which you see me climbing into here. And in that chamber, the atmospheric pressure is controlled. So there's oxygen continuously pumping out. And the objective of it all is to help reduce pain and improve circulation in the body, both of which expedite the healing process. Before this, I actually had my final checkup with Dr. Barn, which I didn't film, because he just checked my breasts to make sure there were no problems and that there were no physical anomalies. I also had my checkups with the nurses who took a look at my scars and showed me how to apply medical stickers to protect them. At this point, it's only been 2 weeks, but I almost feel entirely normal again. So yes, I did get lip fillers, and you're probably thinking the same thing that I was thinking right after I got my injections. But the thing is, it's normal, like completely normal for your lips to look like that right after you get the injections. Your lips won't look natural until about after 2 weeks. And I know I did get some comments about my lips looking weird or unnatural because they were so bloated, as you can tell from this picture. But you know, like after a couple of months, after the fillers dissolved a bit, my lips started to look more natural. And even now, after 7 months, I feel like they still haven't dissolved completely. So this is me going to get my stitches removed, and I don't even know why I was smiling at this part. I was probably really happy to get them out or something, but this was actually not that painful. I mean, a tiny bit at some parts, but it's not that bad, and it's really quick as well. So first off, here is how my eyes look before and after 3 months. There's not much to say about ptosis correction except that it healed very quickly, I would say in less than a week. And the procedure itself involved little to no pain. Because Dr. Lee made my eyes more congruent, the appearance and feel of my eyelids has significantly improved. They look better all the while still looking natural, and I would recommend ptosis correction for people with uneven or droopy eyelids, or even those with monolids, because it's basically a longer lasting alternative for eyelid tape. So this is the before and after of my breast augmentation, and as you can see, I had very asymmetrical breasts before, and Dr. Barn did a really good job with balancing them out. I also had sagging problems with my breasts, or lack thereof, before. So Dr. Barn used the dual plane technique for my breast augmentation, which gave my breasts a nice lift. I'm also really glad that I decided to go with Motiva implants rather than silicone or saline because my breasts feel and look really natural now. They basically feel like real, actual, natural breasts. And I also don't have to worry about the implants rupturing and the liquid spilling out or anything because the gel in Motiva implants is completely safe. And the reason why you don't see stitches on my breasts is because Dr. Bond used Dermabond Advanced Adhesive during my surgery, and that's a liquid bonding agent that holds many cuts, wounds, and incisions together as effectively as stitches do. So it provides a strong fast hold and acts as a barrier to any bacteria that may cause an infection. Most people like it because it comes off by itself as the wound heals and there's no pain or discomfort from bandages and or the removal of stitches. So these are the progress photos of my facial contouring surgery. Now you can definitely see that my facial outline used to look very strong / masculine because my chin was really short and I had an extremely square-shaped face. And this was something that I used to be really insecure about, honestly. But Dr. O made my facial outline look more mature and feminine by shaving off part of my jaw and adding bone to my chin, creating more of a V-line shaped face. And honestly, I think it's so crazy when I look back on my before pictures because I barely recognize myself since I look so different, you know? But the thing is, the results still look so natural despite the drastic changes. And a quick little disclaimer, I did not get a nose job. For some reason, a lot of people think that I did, and I guess I can see why looking at this photo comparison, but I can assure you that I did not, and it's probably just better contouring, honestly. So here you can see the before and after of my facial contouring surgery, and you can see just how much my bone structure changed. By far the best part of my entire surgery is that the results look very natural. Like, to be honest, before telling some of my friends that I got plastic surgery, they just assumed that I had lost weight, so that definitely says something. So in conclusion, Docfinderkorea was really helpful and made my surgery trip extremely comfortable and as stress-free as it possibly could have been. They pretty much helped arrange everything from start to finish and not only supported me with medical advice and guidance, but also made me feel safe and cared for as a client / patient. I think one of the greatest services that Docfinderkorea provides is a case manager, and mine was Anna. She helped translate, gave us our medicine, and took us on a tour. It was really nice because every time we went to the clinic, we wouldn't have to do anything because she did all of it for us. She made sure all of our surgery expectations were communicated accurately and assisted in all of our treatments, which was really convenient because we didn't really know how to speak Korean at all. Lastly, I just want to remind everyone that Docfinderkorea's services are completely free, FRE, to all patients, and you'll still get the official price from the clinics even if you use Docfinderkorea service. So not only that, but Docfinderkorea will help you receive a good discount as well. Anyways, I just really wanted to share my wonderful experience with Docfinderkorea and Bonobogi with you guys, and if you're planning to enhance your look, I really recommend contacting them. So here's their contact information. I hope you guys enjoyed this insanely overdue video that I stayed up till 5 in the morning working on. It is currently 5 a.m. as we speak, but anyway, I'll see you guys in my next video.
텅 비어버린 방을 둘러봐 yeah. 엄습하는 외로움을 피해 찾지만 yeah. 선명한 기억들을 뒤지며 하루가 같지만 난 내게 어떤 사람일지도 알지만 넌 내게